Time and money. What to expect while you learn to trade forex? So the first question many people ask is how much and how long does it take to trade forex successfully? As with many things, trading comes down to time and money. Trading forex is rewarding, but not easy. I would say plan to spend at least 1 year of learning different forex indicators, forex tips, and forex systems before you find one that resonates with you and you are able to navigate through many of the pitfalls in trading. How much should you invest? Well, this depends on whether you are trading to build a fortune via compounding or if you are trading for income. Utilizing the power of compounding, in which you reinvest your profits every month or every quarter, whatever it may be, you may only need $10,000 to $20,000 to start with in order to end up with a nice sum of cash in 7 to 10 years or more. And of course that's up to you. You can do much less or you can do much more. If you are depending on trading forex for income, however, you will not be reinvesting profits and thus require a larger sum of money to support yourself and your family. I would recommend at least $100,000 in order to trade forex not too aggressively yet still achieve a nice income. Now I know others who trade with much less than that, even as low as 25 to 50K, and they trade very aggressively and make very nice returns every year. For myself, I'm a very conservative trader, and having a very large account like that would give you more comfort in case there's a drawdown. So of course you could always leverage your ability as a trader by trading other people's money or providing currency investment advice and earning handsome fees. However, this is a discussion for another day. For now, consider whether you're interested in trading for growth or for income and deposit the money accordingly. What you will be spending your time and money on is another concern for many traders. So likely by now you desire to trade forex like a professional and at the same time realize that it is not a hobby, but rather a business. So just like any other, the business of forex trading requires investments and expenses. You will spend money on different systems, on forex analysis services, computer hardware and software, office items, and more. And I would suggest that you budget around $5,000 to spend on all of these. Realistically, it will take multiple courses before you realize what style of trading matches your abilities and preferences, and each of these courses costs money. And for the other things, you may want to spend some money on ergonomic hardware, for example, to prevent long-term neck and wrist injuries when you start spending even more hours in front of the computer. So of course, I realize that all you really need to trade is a computer, which I presume you already have if you're viewing this, and if you can find free forex tips and forex systems that suit you online, such as on this site, tradeforexfundamentally.com, then you can go ahead and slash that $5,000. To my surprise, most people I know who learn to trade on their own spend several times that. But I'm just letting you know that if you really want to do this the hard way, you can slash this number to 0 and learn everything on your own and just find the capital to invest in your brokerage account and trade that account. And time is the other component, right? So your first few months will be basically mastering how the forex market works, how to spot high probability opportunities to make money, and how to manage risk. Your time will be spent on learning during this period. After this, the majority of your trading days will be spent doing research. Trading itself is easy. The mechanics require a little more than a day to learn, and it requires little time to actually execute. It's the planning and the research that really gives you the edge, and at the same time takes a lot of time to do. The site referenced here, tradeforexfundamentally.com, will really focus on this aspect in the free tutorials so that you can maintain a valuable edge in such a competitive yet lucrative market. Some negative things that you will have to deal with in order to realize profits in the forex market. It's not all fun and games, I have to be completely honest here. Emotional swings tied with your performance, at least initially. Hesitation on whether to enter or exit a position. And finally, being caught off guard by changing market environments. So after all this, are you still 100% committed? Like I said, you can make lots of money in this business, but it requires some perseverance and following certain formulas. Here's an outline of the process, and then in a subsequent video I'll go over some more detail on how you actually get into the forex strategies. First, learn to trade forex by trying a few forex systems and focus on one when you find one that suits you. Once you find one that makes sense to you, dig deep and learn everything that you can about that market and that system. If you try just one system, you will have a natural tendency to feel like you've missed out and want to try other systems, so you might as well get all of this out of the way at first and really find something that's compatible with you. Next, you want to start a brokerage account with real money. There's emphasis by many trading gurus to start a practice account and really learn everything about that practice account and get good in that practice account and paper trade before going to the real thing. That may be good advice for when you're starting out in the very beginning and you just want to figure out the mechanics of how a trading platform works so that you're not actually wasting your own money if you make a mistake. But once you get those mechanics down, which are fairly easy, you'll want to move to a real live account as soon as possible. Now, why do I say this? Because if you don't, you will start to get this false confidence by trading a paper trading account. You'll start to make a lot of profits in a paper trading account, and when it comes time to trade your own real money, you start getting attached to your real money, and your trading performance suffers when you have losing trades. I've seen this happen over and over and over again with people. So it's important that you start a brokerage account, no matter how small it is at first, to trade with real money. So start trading early with real money, and at first bet a small, almost insignificant amount, so you just get used to the oscillations between painful and pleasurable emotions and maintain an objective view while you trade forex. Then you start betting increasingly larger amounts on trades until you get up to the level that actually makes sense, and so you start risking enough such that it makes sense to trade at that level so that you're actually getting income and growth in your account based on that amount that you risk. So next, we'll look at an overview of the steps from the very beginning of looking at the market and analyzing it all the way to pushing the order button to enter a trade, and what things we look for, and including which direction to select and what kind of setup needs to occur before you enter the market. So we'll cover those in some subsequent videos coming up, so stay tuned. Thank you.